I just got text of these two memos for the first time. I'm going to tell you the back one first, and I'll go back to the juicy part in the beginning. When they recalled the memo, they asked all the sister agencies in the intelligence community to destroy the memo that had been sent out. That's very odd. You don't normally destroy raw intelligence reports. Somebody didn't want this to be discovered. Now, let me tell you what the memo actually says. It lays it out exactly as Kash Patel told us last night. In late August 2020, the Chinese government had produced a large amount of fraudulent United States driver's licenses that were secretly exported to the United States. The fraudulent driver's licenses would allow tens of thousands of Chinese students and immigrants sympathetic to the Chinese Communist Party to vote for U.S. presidential candidate, U.S. person Joe Biden, despite not being eligible to vote in the United States. China had collected private U.S. user data from millions of TikTok accounts to include name, ID, and address to facilitate this capability. Very specific. It comes from a source who's been working for the FBI just under a year. During that period, he was working with the FBI. He was chronically corroborated, so he was deemed to be pretty reliable. But there are things in this memo that clearly are wrong. It says, first off, we haven't corroborated everything here. It's out to just get lead generation. Two, we don't see address fields in TikTok, so maybe that part of the information could be wrong. But it was clearly meant to be a lead gen for investigators to go out and find out, was there about to be a massive...
We know who pulled back the FBI memo?
Yeah. We do not. That's the missing part. We do not know who called it. We know it was recalled. We see the recall memo, but it doesn't show who gave the order. Just
how do we find that out? Because clearly someone knows that, and if there's going to be a...
Just a few minutes ago, sent a letter to Kash Patel saying, thanks for this memo. I thought this was my memo what happened. You need to find out who recalled it and why they recalled it. I want every detail about the recall and why the destruction of the document. Why would you destroy something if it's just regular intelligence communication?
Just find that chain of command.
Oh, yeah.
Someone recalled it, someone told that person to recall it, and so,
yep.
You know, it's
going to go up the chain.
It's going to go up the chain. Yeah. Christopher Wray, did it stop it, Ray, or did it actually?
No, maybe someone else in the intelligence community. DNI, White House, we have to see.
Would the DNI be able to pull back an FBI?
They could ask it. Yeah, they sure could.
They can certainly find out. We can stop. You know, when you tend to sniff around, you get people nervous, and tend to get more information.
People trip up, and you finally get the truth.